Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the bench. And today we're going to go over a little unboxing and a quick review of this Master Torx bit socket and external Torx socket set by a company called Neiko, maybe Neiko, not sure. But this is a 60-piece set that combines eTorx Torx, T-Torx, Torx Plus, S2 steel bit, CRV socket, and this meets and exceeds ANSI, I guess, regulations or ANSI codes. Um, so let me get that glare off of there so you get a better look. All right, this was ordered through Amazon. We are going to take a quick look at what we've got inside and just give our quick thoughts about what is here. Now, I've got several different random eTorx, T-Torx in my box that I've purchased as I've needed. I've bought short little subsets. This is to be included in my 56-inch US General box. So I want to have a complete set. Now, where it actually goes in the box is going to be a whole other story. And we'll get to that when those videos start coming out of me doing the actual organization of that toolbox. However, it would be nice to get a look at the tools here first that I'm considering on putting in that box. So here is the box. Here is what's stated on the back. It gives you a breakdown of what's inside. Key feature: S2 alloy steel bits, chrome vanadium steel sockets, 60-piece external Torx sockets, Torx bit sockets, and the storage case. 14 pieces of external, 17 pieces of Torx bits with all the sizes laid out. 17 pieces of tamper-proof Torx bit sockets, and 12 pieces of Torx Plus bit sockets. I'm surprised I made it through that without fumbling and stumbling. Anyway, that's what's inside. For those of you that need to know, because you're thinking about this and you want to know what storage is going to be like, this comes in at about 13 5/8 inches wide, 10 inches in height, meaning if it was standing up, it would be 10 inches high. So if you had a limitation in height and you were putting it in like a storage locker or something, it would be 10 inches high. Or if you're going to keep it in your drawers, you would have 10 inches to spare. And width-wise, it is very narrow. This is not a very wide box. Let's call it 2 inches. It's probably about 1 inch and 7/8. We'll call it 2 inches just to be safe. Give ourselves a little cushion. So it does have this blow molded case. Feels a little lightweight-ish. Not terribly lightweight-ish. But you can see it looks like we do have a little bit of a ding from shipping. So it's probably going to be something that you don't want to sling around, cowboy, so take it easy. Two little generic flip caps, a little bit of foam. You do see that two pieces shifted a little bit in the blow molded box, but overall, it does not seem like it would be very flopsy. Let's close that again and do a little. Let's see if that shifted again. Now that could have been maybe something in shipping jarred it loose. It is what it is, exactly as they advertise. Here are your eTorx going from sizes. Let me get the sizes for you. It is marked on the case or on the blow molded plastic what the size is. So you can see this is T30, T27, T45. So it is marked. It is visible. You could probably put a little bit of white, get a white paint marker or something if it's hard for you to read. But they are clearly stamped as well, which is nice. So there's an E11, Neiko CRV. So they're etched. I think they're etched. Maybe they are engraved. No, they're engraved. There's a little bit of a recess. I can run my nail through it. So it's not etched in. It's actually punched or stamped in. Or maybe it's laser etched to just get a little bit of the surface down. So here's the numbers. Here's all the numbers for you. 1/4 inch external Torx, E5, E4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 3/8 drive, E10, 11, 12, 14, and 16. So there's a skip at 13. Half-inch drive, 18, skip at 19, 20, skip at 21, a 22, skip at 23, and a 24. So there are skips. The 17-piece Torx bit sockets in quarter-inch are 7, 8, 9, 10. Skips 11, 12, 13, and 14. So there's 4 skips. Goes to 15, then skips 16, 17, 18, and 19. Another 4 skips. Goes to T20, skips T20 to 21, 22, 23, and 24. Another 4 skips. Now, I don't even know if those things exist. So I could be just reporting what the skips are. There may not be such thing as a T23. I don't know. To T25, skips 26, goes to T27, and then skips 28, 29, 28, and 29. So there's 2, 4, so there's 10 skips overall from T6 to T30 on the quarter-inch drive. 3/8 drive, T40, skipping 41, 42, 43, and 44. Goes to T45, then skips T46, goes to T47, skips 48 and 49, goes to 50, goes to T55, but skipping 51, 52, 53, and 54. Again, I don't know if those numbers actually exist, if they're out in reality. I don't know. But those are the skips that are in there, and half-inch is a T60 and a T70 only. If there's anything in between T60 and T70, again, not 100% sure. Couldn't give you any accurate information there. If you already know that there's something that exists between there, know that there's going to be skips. So on the 17-piece tamper-proof Torx, quarter-inch drive, T6, 7, 8, 9, 10, again, skips 11, 12, 13, and 14. Skips 16, 17, and 18, and 19. Goes to T20, then skips 21, 22, 23, and 24. I'm seeing a pattern here. Same thing here, 25 to 27, there's a skip, and then 27 to 30, there's a skip. On the 3/8 drive, TT40, TT45, 47, 50, and 55. There's skips in between there. Half-inch drive, again, it's the same as the 17-piece regular Torx, T60 and T70 only. And then on the 12-piece Torx Plus bits, quarter-inch, 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 30. So, again, if there are skips in there, know that they're there. And know that you would have to fill in. 3/8 drive, TP40, 45, 50, 55, half-inch TP60 only. So is there a T70 or a TP70? I do not know. I am not that I'm not that experienced of a mechanic that lives in that world. But if there are skips, know that they do exist in this set. You're going to get exactly what is reported here and shown as advertised. Let's take a look at some of these half-inchers. Again, engraved pretty nicely. Looks like they're going to do the job. I would probably never use these. Half-inch drive, I would probably be, my life as a mechanic and DIYer, I've only really ever used quarter-inch and 3/8 drive for anything like this, for security bits, for Torx bits, as far as that's concerned. But maybe someday I might use this on a half-inch drive. I don't know, but the markings are great. You can visibly see them. They're not going to rub away. Let's look at this other half-inch on this side, on the TP60. Nice pieces. They feel like they'll service me for sure. Whether or not they'll service a full pro or somebody who's in a trade, and how long would they actually service that person's job, or whatever it is that they're doing. They're even marked on the actual shafts, I just noticed. So you can see T47 on the shaft of the tool and also on the drive itself. So they are pretty nice. This weighs in. Do I have my scale down here? Let's see. I do. If anybody's itching to know what the weight is of this entire set, let's give you a weight. Come on, zero out. Serious? There it goes. So let's put it on this way and see if it will balance. Probably not. Yeah, there you go. So it weighs in at, hold on, I was in kilograms. I don't know what, I was trying to do something in grams before, that's why. So this weighs in at, so 5 pounds, 10 ounces. We'll round it up. So it's a 5 pound, it's almost a 6 pound set to lug around with you. So if you don't want to take the whole thing to grab and go, you just want to take a handful of stuff, put them on a socket rail or something to travel with. But it's going to put some weight on your drawers. It's going to put some weight in your shelves and your storage lockers if that's how you intend to store these and your parts. So that's it. I like it. I mean, again, I am not the full service mechanic as a professional. This is going to be used for brake jobs and whatever random stuff that comes along down the line for me, where I'm going to need, you know, an external Torx or a tamper-proof Torx, you know. And there it is. I'll actually put the screenshot of where it was purchased with a link. Let's take a look at this little one while we're here. 1/4-inch drive. This is, you know, even the small size is marked. This is 6 T6. Kind of cool. They do feel, you know, they feel okay. I wouldn't say this is a set that's going to take a lot of abuse, especially if this is something you use every day. But, you know, maybe it will. So, that is the review and unboxing of the Master Torx bit socket and internal Torx socket set from Neiko. Again, blow molded in blue plastic. It is a lightweight. I can, you know, this isn't something in comparison to, let's say, like your Snap-on or your, even just your generic like brake service set that you get in your auto parts stores like O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZone. This is kind of lightweight. You can squeeze on it, and again, you can see that little bit of damage that was there. Don't even care about that. I'm probably going to do more damage with it while it's in my hot little hands. So there you go, the Master Torx bit socket and external Torx socket set by Neiko. Item number 1 or model number 10083A. Right there. We're right there. So that's all for now, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one.